Welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the Target Center. It's an NBA Saturday night, brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports, as we get Chicago Bulls. All right, as this game gets underway, Jeff, anybody that stands out in your mind that they need to focus on against the Timberwolves tonight?
When you have Kevin Martin playing off of Andrew Wiggins, you've got two dramatically different type of players, but both are absolutely established in their role offensively. I love how these guys fit together, particularly when they're playing against second unit defenses.
The Timberwolves coming off a tough loss in their previous game against the Clippers. Jeff, their perimeter defense at times was non-existent. They gave up way too many threes.
You know, defense is about doing multiple things. You can't say, hey, we protected the rim and then not close out to the three-point line. You got to do both. You got to get back, protect the basket area, and then close out to the three-point line. They didn't do that. They gave up way too many three-pointers, and because of that, they had no opportunity to win the game.
Jeff, this kid Wiggins won Rookie of the Year last year. What's the next step for him?
I think it's to become a perennial all-star, Mike. Can he be the best player on a playoff team in the Western Conference? And the answer is, talent-wise, yes. I think the sky is the limit for Andrew Wiggins because he is a special, special talent.
To Rubio. In the paint. That won't go. Noah the rebound. He grabbed 7 rebounds in their previous game against the Denver Nuggets. And now he moves around the defender. Adjusting on the shot. Gets that one to drop.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
He curls, spins inside for the shot. Nice touch at the basket.
More players have to be able to do this. Finish over the top of shot blocking.
There's always a little extra pressure on the #1 overall pick, but this kid, Karl Anthony Towns, seems like he can deal with that, Jeff.
I like his versatility, Mike. I think he can make some perimeter shots. He can score in the post. I think he'll be able to have the mobility to guard pick and rolls and still block shots at the rim. He's an underrated passer. Again, I think this was a hard pick to make in this draft, but this is a very, very good basketball player.
Rubio draws the double team. Fires from three-point range. Wiggins is off the mark from downtown. Gets right inside. Rep sees the foot on the line. We'll go back the other way. Minnesota's making a few subs here. Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 12-6. Nice ball movement. Jeff, we have a lot of exciting young players in our league, but Zach LaVine, wow, he is something special to watch.
Well, in the dunk contest, he reinvigorated. Now the goal for LaVine is to translate that great athleticism into production on the floor. He had an up-and-down rookie year last year. The growth period from first year to second year has to be great. We've got to see it every night.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Lets it go for 2. The Timberwolves with control on the rebound. Converts on the inside.
Pound the offensive board. Get extra possession. Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
Nice finish around the rim. He's the league's top scorer this season.
Oh, look at that fake. Lifting his defender off of his feet and then being able to still create an angle for the two-point shot.
Adjusts, and a foul called against the Bulls. That's their first team foul. And Shabazz Muhammad will get to the free throw line to shoot. He's shooting 70% on the season.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Looking to curl in. Double team closing in.
Oh, the onslaught continues. Jeff, this team is desperate for a timeout, right?
This is shocking right here, that they have not broken the momentum by calling a timeout. This is what the weapon of the timeout is supposed to be used for if you're a coach. Break the momentum.
Curling in. Green gets the layup to go.
Chicago's having great success in this game for one simple reason: offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Oh, terrific feed. Muhammad for 2, shoots away. To Rose. And he curls in. To the rim. Nice adjustment. Ref caught him. Hit in the act of shooting. 2 free throws coming up.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to the great free throw shooter. Get him in an aggressive attacking mode. Create the contact and get 2 free throws.
And gets both points from the line.
Number 22.
Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 20-9. Oh, excellent screen. Gets it down low. Slams it home for 2.
That's just easy basketball. Catch, dunk.
From number 29.
For the layup, puts it in, and they take this lead into double figures.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
To Wiggins, gets to the rim. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Kicks it back outside. Has to adjust. Nicely done. The layup, no good.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
To the rim. Nice move. Just won't get it to drop.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Looks to put it back up again. And a nice finish at the basket. Here's the pick. At the buzzer. And that's it for the first quarter. The Bulls up by 13.
We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN.
Chicago's leading Minnesota. Mass substitutions as both teams mix it up.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Good to see Joakim Noah healthy, Jeff. I know he's the type of player you would have loved to have coached.
Intensity defensively, great passing big. He's never going to put up big scoring numbers, Mike, but he helps you play the game well together at both ends of the floor. Again, it comes back to health. If he's healthy, he's a big-time player for the Chicago Bulls.
Terrific ball movement. Wiggins for two. Gets it to go. And Andrew Wiggins with 6 points here in the second.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through. He stuck his shot.
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Down to a half minute remaining in the first half. The Bulls up by 18. Curls in. Green forces it up. He's in rhythm now.
You don't want to make a living taking contested two-point jump shots, but here it worked out because of superior concentration.
To Wiggins. He puts it up. Gets in the paint. And time expires here to end the first half. The Bulls up. Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
At the rim, lays it up and gets the roll.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
There's the double team. Anthony Towns. Quick release for three. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. To the rim. Free throws coming up. He got hit in the act of shooting.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Has anyone played slow better than Kevin Martin? That funky three-point shot, that drive without explosive speed, but the ability to create contact, cuts, pull-ups, fakes, feints, just knows how to play and can score from the basket, mid-range, three-point range, and is an outstanding free throw shooter. From a scoring standpoint, he is pure.
Can't hold on to the ball. Stripped away, stolen by Wiggins. Puts it down. What a play.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Oh, rejected by Anthony Towns. Great look. To Martin. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. To the rim. Good adjustment. Can't finish. Shut down. Forced to make the pass. The two defenders converge. Loses control. Reaches in. Taken away by Wiggins. And he throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Moves around the defender. Green's rejected. Rubio bringing it up here. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. There's the perfect pick. Sends it to the corner. Excellent feed. Inside. Garnett shot turned back. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
Rebounding is about positioning, timing, but most importantly, the want to go get the basketball. After a poor first half rebounding-wise, they bounced back with a great rebounding second half.
Sends it into the post, unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
They double him, unable to flip it in.
The defensive timing in when to come to double is critical. You come high, hard, and to the offensive player's body so that there is no room to split or get to the basket. What you want to do is either force the pass or the jump shot.
Goes to the goal, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. The Bulls. Up by 15.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Rubio against Rose. He's certainly not the player he used to be, but having Kevin Garnett in the locker room, on the practice floor with all this young talent, that's going to be a big bonus for Minnesota, Jeff.
Kevin Garnett has often and always been lauded by his coaches as one of the best, if not the best practice player they have ever seen. You were going to feel the Kevin Garnett impact on the Minnesota Timberwolves this season.
Makes the adjustment, but misses.
If you don't screen any better than that, you're not going to get a quality shot. You want to get open, set a great screen, and you will be open. Here, a contested shot shows that the screen set was not good enough.
Wiggins fires from downtown. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound for another possession. Oh, it's turned back by Butler. Oh, the Red City stepped out of bounds. Turnover. And looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 53.
Hey, this our game. Let's take it.
They're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor.
Stepping in for the Timberwolves, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Ball loose again, out of bounds. Rose forcing there. It's good. Derrick Rose is 5 for 7 from the field.
Typically, that's not the shot you want, the contested two. It worked out this time.
Here's the screen. Anthony Towns against Rose. To the basket. Yep, he hit a foul called against Rose. Minnesota's shooting 50% from the line in tonight's game. And he connects on the first free throw.
Shooting 2.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 64-41. The two defenders swarm. Oh, tough shot off the double team, getting the two-pointer.
That was the absolute definition of a forced shot. But it's hard not to smile when you see it go in. That was a gamble that somehow paid off.
Anthony Towns fires away. Ricky Rubio with his 6th assist of the night.
It's the vision and the unselfishness that we're seeing from him today. Passing the ball very, very well.
Now he moves around the defender. And Chicago's called for the foul. Their second team foul. And Ricky Rubio will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
And Ricky Rubio with 6 points. Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 66-45. Spins inside. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Anthony Towns. Chicago's 2 for 2 from the line here tonight.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up into the rim was a great achievement.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Rubio. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Looking to dominate down low. Wiggins forcing against a smothering defense. He curls with no room to shoot. It's good. And it's a 22-point lead for the Bulls.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice 2-point jumper.
To Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins with 16 points and 3 steals. Turnover. Terrific anticipation by Rubio. Whistle sounds out of bounds. Don't forget to join us again Monday as the Bulls take on the Charlotte Hornets. Rubio, as the double team close in, puts it up. And that's his 14th rebound of the game. To the basket, flips it up, able to knock it down. 24-point lead for the Bulls.
When you see these type of plays in slow motion, only then do you realize how graceful and athletic they are.
Backing his way down in the post. In the paint. Unable to flip it in.
NBA defense is predicated by protecting the basket. Great defense in the paint tonight to discourage all drives and finishes.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Chicago's leading Minnesota by a score of 73-47. Kicks it out to the corner. Rubio. Wiggins fires with 3 on the clock. Knocks it down. And Andrew Wiggins with 18 points.
The assist from number 9, Ricky Rubio.
To Gasol. Closely guarded, he fires. Good finish inside. Pau Gasol with 6 points.
That's it. They can start warming the bus up because this one is over.
Out of bounds, turnover. Joakim Noah is doing the kind of things that fans and his coaches love to see, Jeff.
And he's been working hard around the rim here today, using his positioning to get the boards.
Unable to flip it in. Tied up and has to pass. Pass to the corner. Taking it baseline. Shot is blocked. Sets up the J nicely with the step back. That's a 2. The Timberwolves down by 24. Rose walks it across. Green, sweet spin. He puts it up. with the off-balance shot. Wiggins unable to hit from downtown. He's switching gears. Double team closing in. Green fires it up again. Gets that one to drop.
Oh, look, he used his eyes to lift the defender up by looking at the basket that got him out of position, and he was able to take advantage of it.
Wiggins from downtown lets it go again. Shoots for three. The Bulls with control on the rebound. Put this one in the books. The final score is 79-51. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls. The Timberwolves seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topic.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Chicago Bulls were tough to beat today considering how well they shot the ball. It's easy to frustrate your opponent when even their best defensive effort doesn't translate into a lead or, more importantly, a win.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. And here we have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. We don't like broke. We don't like. They about my business. You don't know about me. Yeah. We don't like broke. We don't like. They about my business. You don't know about me. Huh? I'm rare than unicorn hair. Get more than launch heads. Yeah. How we do it, it's not fair. But I do not care. Player. Shout out to my bro. I've been playing so long. I should probably just be a coach. You should see how I run the play. I can't help it. I'm from the Bay. That's the only way I was raised. That's the only way I was laced till I'm running, huh? But this ain't a race. I'm just straight. I don't need a chase. If she ain't for me, then I ain't finna chase. I'm just trying to tell her, let me demonstrate what's happening. I'm ready for whatever. We counting fatty together. I'm as smooth as new leather. Get on your head like new era. Blind without feathers. And we only move for the cheddar, huh? We don't like broke. We don't like. They about my business.
Welcome, everyone, as we get set for a matchup between the Charlotte Hornets and the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls coming off a gratifying win in their previous game against Minnesota. Despite an opponent known for being amongst the best defensive teams in the NBA, they came away with a victory.
To summarize the last game, one word: shocked. Absolutely shocked that they were able to carve up such a great defensive team. Again, their offensive execution at times has been spotty, so to see it all come together against one of the top defensive teams in the league, outstanding performance. And it just shows you, this is their opportunity to improve, to grow, but they have to do it with consistency. It's got to turn into an every night thing.
Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Noah the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty.
Isn't it fun to watch Al Jefferson, Jeff? He's a throwback. This guy could have played in the 60s and 70s with his low-post game.
He played for Kevin McHale in Minnesota. I think he learned the very best from McHale and is now able to incorporate that. The guy has a variety of moves. He has great footwork, but most of all, Mike, when that ball hits the rim, it falls in for him. He's got great touch.
Green fires away for 2. Nice touch at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Green for 2. Puts it up. That's good. Chicago's leading Charlotte by a score of 6-2. You know, Jeff, Kemba Walker had that fantastic college career. He's been a good NBA player. Can he get to the next level in such a tough league for point guards?
Well, Mike, the thing I like most about Walker is his competitive spirit. What he has to do is become a more efficient shooter. And without people to stretch the floor, it becomes difficult for smaller guards like Walker. And that's why I think Batum's addition was critical for their success.
Green's long-range jumper won't go. Walker on the drive. Jefferson counted, plus the foul. And Al Jefferson will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Nice move into the paint for the layup. Hits for 2. Jeff, when you look at Kemba Walker, he's barely 6 feet tall. Pretty impressive what he's able to accomplish.
Mike, if you didn't have great competitive spirit, you couldn't overcome his size. But because he's a premier competitor and he has very good ball handling skills, he has found a way in this league.
Green's denied. Walker bringing it up. Looking to curl in. There's the double team. And Kemba Walker with a nice play.
Outstanding body control, and then the ability to still finish and concentrate. I'm sometimes mesmerized by what these athletes can do.
With 2 on the clock from downtown. Walker in possession. Jeff, Steve Clifford, your former assistant coach, has to be happy with some of his off-season acquisitions. Nick Batum is a real nice pickup for this team.
Yeah, Batum had a bad year last year, Mike. I think some things got in the way of his focus just on basketball. This guy is a very good all-around player, and I think will have an exceptional year for the Hornets.
Gets to the rim, and Nicolas Batum with a nice look sinks it. Down into the lane. Green for two again here. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
And Charlotte calling for a 20 here.
Arena Stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
To the rim. Oh, makes the nice adjustment, but it just won't fall.
Don't worry, just work. Keep doing what you're doing. Get the ball at the basket, and then finish strong.
2 points.
Chicago's leading Charlotte by a score of 12-11. At the rim, can't knock it down.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Unable to flip it in.
Tremendous job making it difficult to get the ball to the basket.
Batum against Dunleavy. Curling in. To the rim. It's good. A 2-pointer. The Hornets by 1.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Jefferson's trying for position in the paint. Can't lay it home.
It's hard to pass the ball out of a great double team because you come to their body where they have no room to pivot or create space to throw the ball out of the low post.
To the rim. Can't get the layup to go.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Screen set nicely. Inside. At the buzzer. First quarter comes to an end. The Bulls down by 3. We'll have more Monday night.
Remember, fans of our...
Coach think it's time for a change. We're going to have some substitutions right now.
Into the game for the Hornets. Number 15.
Walker against Rose. And he curls in, goes to the goal. Oh, can't get it to drop.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Puts it up, gets it to go. He's the league's top scorer this season. Walker against Rose. Has to put it up. The shot clock running down. And the rebound grabbed by Noah. To the basket. He's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter.
get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
So he hits the first and misses the second. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Nails the jumper from downtown.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change often throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
And he'll head to the line with just seconds to go in the first half. First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both. Walker against Rose. It'll count if it goes. And the first half comes to an end. Chicago's down by 1. Stay tuned for more Hello again, everyone. If you're just joining us, I'm Mike Breen. Along with me, Jeff Van Gundy. Chicago's back in another nip-and-tuck battle. Jeff, for them to get a victory, what do they need to do?
It just seems like every game we cover right now is close and down to the wire. This one looks no different, and because it's close doesn't mean you play any different. You've just got to stick to your game plan, do what you do best, stay away from your non-strengths, and grind it out.
Dunks it hard.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
You know, Jeff, Kemba Walker had that spectacular college career, but it didn't come easy for him in the NBA at first.
No, again, when you're a lottery pick, oftentimes you're going to a bad team who has bad habits and isn't talented enough. And so that's what happened to Walker in Charlotte. They weren't good. And so he wasn't good enough to carry a team, to lead a team early on. He has learned, he has grown, and now we're seeing a fine point guard in Kemba Walker.
Batum's shot from downtown won't go.
If you want to win close games in the second half, you can allow no open shots. Everyone must be covered.
Walker into the front court. The two defenders converge. Shoots the three. Can't hit from way outside. Oh, quick move gets inside. Swatted away by Jefferson.
Hey, if you want to be a great defensive team, you have to have shot blocking to protect your goal. Another great shot block right there due to his timing and effort.
Jefferson's turned away. What a block. Curls in. Goes to the reverse. Hits the shot. He's 9 for 18 from the field.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Batum coming across. Oh, he loses it. Goes out of bounds. Pau Gasol was a champion in Los Angeles, Jeff. He wants to be a champion in Chicago. He's been a nice fit for the Bulls.
So many people thought his career was on the downside when Chicago signed him a season ago. But he proved last year to be, along with Jimmy Butler, the two most important players on their roster. Pau Gasol really was good for the Bulls last year, and I expect it to be an excellent addition again this year.
Right there, and it won't go.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Sloppy ball handling. Stripped and stolen by Batum. Blows past the defender. And that's his 8th rebound of the game. They double him. Puts it up. Flips it in.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Jefferson's looking to set up in the paint. Quick rebound by Gasol. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. To the basket, flips it up. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Walker against Rose. Chicago's leading Charlotte by a score of 45-34. The two defenders swarm. Reverses. Misses. Jefferson the rebound.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
Puts it in, a two-pointer. He's 2 for 5 from the field.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Green's looking to do damage in the paint. Green fires another shot. Nails it. 11-point lead for Chicago. Batum on the drive, in the paint, takes it to the rim and misses. For the layup, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. And Al Jefferson with 9 points. What a season last year for Al Jefferson. You know, Jeff, he had some good years when he was with Minnesota, but he really started to get the recognition. He's one of the best low-post guys in the game.
He did. You know, he started as a young player in Boston, then he moves to Minnesota, then on to
from the start.
And both teams making changes to their lineups right now. Chicago's leading Charlotte by a score of 62-46. Quick move to get inside. Two defenders, yet he gets the shot off. Able to put it in. Chicago's shooting 57% from the field. Gets it up for 2. Unable to flip it in.
You got to keep defending. Take away the paint area. That's how you got the lead.
Puts it down.
Hey, Mike, that bucket ends it in my eyes. I'm out of here. You can carry me the rest of the night.
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Gets to the rim. Derrick Rose with the perfect delivery. He's the league's top scorer this season. That's a 13-2 run for the Bulls.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Into the paint. Oh, he hooks it. Kaminsky's attempt won't go. Double team closing in. They don't beat underneath the buzzer, a shot clock violation. Jump shot won't go. Chicago's leading Charlotte by a score of 68-48. Posterized. What a slam from Nikola Batum.
Poster! Oh, my goodness. What a dunk.
To the rim. Inside. And this contest is over. The final score is 68-50. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls came away with the victory in this one. I must say, I had a feeling they'd be the ones who ended up on top. If you were to ask me why, I'd say it's because of their confidence. They convinced me that they were the better team in the way that they played. The Hornets didn't provide the kind of offensive output needed to win a game at the NBA level. So it's imperative that they put the
game track. Field goal percentage.
The Hornets were terrible with their shooting, and I'm pretty sure that's not news to anyone that's out there. What will become news, however, is if their poor shooting starts to create turmoil within the team. They definitely got more frustrated as the number of misses got worse in the second half.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here's the shot chart for you. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.